Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today you're going to be taking a look at some gameplay results of Far Cry New Dawn on the GTX 1070. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so this video is going to cater for a very niche environment or group of people. So this is going to be Far Cry New Dawn running on a GTX 1070 from EVGA. This is the SC model. And also on a Ryzen 7 1700X running at the stock settings. Now I can't imagine there's many people out there that are going to be running this exact same setup, but hey, you never know. So I figured I'd do it. So Far Cry 5, or Far Cry 5.5 New Dawn is a great game. It's an open world environment with a great storyline, and there's a lot of history going on in the Far Cry universe, which is also referenced in this game's characters such as Herc, etc. There's a lot of continuity in it, and there's a lot of kind of in-jokes as well. I personally love it. I think it's a great game and I really enjoy it. But what I don't enjoy is crazy lag spikes or frame rate dips, all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to work out what is the best settings for this game. Now my monitor supports 1440p and 1080 as the two preferred resolutions. For me, the game runs best at 1080p with the 1070 SC. I can play it at 1440p, but in some parts of the game we do get some pretty severe FPS drops down to like the low 40s, which isn't particularly great, especially seeing it's relatively modest hardware. A Ryzen 7 1700X is a pretty decent processor, and the GTX 1070 SC is a very capable graphics card. So ultra settings, high settings, I personally can't tell the difference between them, which is why I've made this video. So I've got all four settings. So I've got the high settings with VSync on and off, and also ultra settings with VSync on and off. Now for me personally, I think in preference, I like to play it ultra with VSync on. Now I'm not too sure why, I can't really tell the difference between ultra and high to be completely honest with you, but I think there's that kind of mindset where it's like, I'm playing in ultra settings, 1080p, that is a good thing, and I'm getting pretty decent frame rates. Now across the board, we're getting averaging around about 60 frames per second. Again, there's very little in it, and it is a very GPU based game. The CPU doesn't really get taxed hardly at all in this particular game. So the results are going to be very similar for you if you're using maybe a Ryzen 5 1600, Ryzen 5 1600X, Ryzen 7 1700, or the Ryzen 5 2600, and maybe the 2700. They're all going to be round about the same kind of ballpark figure, and you'll be getting very similar results. So again, I'm going to show you all four benchmarks now, all four together on one screen, so you can see the comparisons directly. And then there's going to be the four benchmarks rather, all done concurrently, so you can see what they look like up close. And tell me if you can actually see the difference between them. I really do struggle to see the difference between high and ultra settings. And actually with VSync on or off is, again, when you're actually watching it and you're immersed in the game, it is very difficult to see what's going on and to actually make a difference between them. Personally, I do prefer VSync to be on. That way it keeps the frame rates capped at kind of 60 or 75 frames per second, so the graphics card doesn't go crazy and get really hot and really noisy, which is a side effect of having VSync off. Anyway, take a look at the benchmarks, see what you think, let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and here come the benchmarks.